Guys, welcome to another video. You've got Mr. Everything English, and today we are officially back.
Everything Education. Tuition for maths, English and science.
Unless I get hit by lightning or unless I get hit by a car, I will be producing, guys, weekly content on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. So please do make sure you're following me on all those platforms. Honestly, guys, I've actually missed the camera. I've actually missed talking to you guys. So welcome to everyone that is new. Welcome back to those that have been here for a while. But either way, guys, we're gonna now begin the year and we're gonna gear you up so you are working at your highest potential. Now, I'm gonna naturally make videos around the subject of English. I'm gonna make videos around helping you guys out for your exams. And I may chuck in a few extra videos here and there. I don't know what they're gonna be about, but let's just see. But content is gonna be coming, guys, every single week. Now, the first video that I decided to produce is on, in my opinion, probably the most important question and one of the most easiest questions to master. And I thought, let's get this one out of the way as early as possible, just so you have it in your back pocket as you move forward. Now, guys, everyone loves talking about paper 1 question 5. Paper 1 question 5 is worth 50% of the paper. It's the question where you're asked to write a story. You also get the option of the picture, but unless you're a madman, don't be doing the picture. Because why do I say that? Depending upon how long you followed me or if you're new, you know that I teach question 5 in a very specific way. I teach all of my students to pre-plan, pre-learn, rehearse their question 5 off by heart. So when you're walking into your exams in about 8 months' time, you've got a grade 9 question 5 in your back pocket. Now, in this video, I'm gonna give you a hack. And I believe it's a lovely, lovely hack. But of course, I'm gonna say that because it's my hack. But by the end of the video, you can judge for me whether you think this hack is decent. Before we go over what to do, remember, guys, question 5 is a question that marks you not on creativity, but it marks you on your use of language devices, on your use of vocabulary, on your use of punctuation, on your use of structure, and on your overall skills as a writer in English. Doesn't really mark you, well, not really, doesn't mark you at all on your character, your plot, your setting, none of that. And in this video, I'm not gonna cover the mark scheme in detail. I've made videos on that and I will make videos on it again in the future. But I just wanna put that thought in your mind that this question, question 5, 50% of the paper for English language, paper 1, marks you on your skills as a writer, not on your creativity. That being said, for this question, one of the biggest stumbling blocks where people get stuck is the following. Sir, I can't think of a story. I can't think of an idea. I don't want no aeroplanes crashing. I don't want no orphanages. I don't want no superheroes. I want a simple plot that gives you the scope to get a grade 9. So in this video, guys, I'm gonna give you a hack. And I promise you, you will never, ever in your life as an English student have to worry about what shall I write about for my story. So let's switch over to the board and let's go through it. So what is our cheat code, guys? In every question 5 that we do, we're aiming for 5 main paragraphs. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4, and paragraph 5. And after paragraph 1, we're gonna do a one-line sentence. And after paragraph 3, we're going to do a one-line sentence. Then, guys, in each of our paragraphs, we're going to have 2 language devices, which are the purples. We're going to have 2 ambitious words, which is the orange. We're going to have 1 piece of punctuation, which is the green. And then we're going to include our structural devices, which is the blue. Now, that's what we do for every single question 5. But the purpose of this video, as I've said, isn't that. But I've got that there just so you don't lose sight of that. How can you think of a plot that fits every question? Guys, use Mr. Beast. In paragraph 1 of your story, you are a poor character. Life is tough. Life is not easy for you, but you have a job interview after ages. So you want to make sure that this job is successful for you. So in paragraph 1, you arrive at the job interview and the interviewer hands you an envelope. And when you open the envelope, you're a bit confused because this envelope is something strange. It's a letter that's inviting you to take part in a Mr. Beast video. You say yes straight away because you know that if you win, that money can change your life. So in paragraph 1, you then leave to the Mr. Beast studios. Paragraph number 2, you arrive at the Mr. Beast studios and you describe how amazing they are. You've never seen a set so amazing in your life and you're given your task. You're told what's going to be happening in your video. Now, for the sake of this little story right now, let's continue with this particular task. You're told that you must survive, you must live for 100 days in a nuclear bunker. Fine, you agree. Paragraph number 3, we go future, 99 days later. 99 days have passed, and in paragraph 3, we describe the character, how he's changed. He's physically changed, mentally he's changed, because he's been by himself for all these days, and he's counting down. In paragraph 4, the timer on the wall goes to 0, 0, 0, 0. It's day 100, but you're waiting because nobody has arrived. Nobody has opened the bunker. So you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. In paragraph 5, you get impatient and you get up and you push open the lid and you come out of the bunker. And what you see around you blows your mind. There's absolute destruction. The trees have fallen down, the buildings are destroyed. You can't believe what's happened. And at that moment, you have the thought, you realize that was there a nuclear attack? And are you the only survivor? That's the end of this 5-paragraph story. Now, somebody might ask me, sir, how would you make this story fit every GCSE question? Well, let's find out. On the board behind me, guys, is every GCSE question that has ever come up. Let's go through this together. Question number 1, 2 people from different backgrounds. Okay, now you're gonna do the same story, but when you go in the bunker, you're gonna go with somebody else. There's 2 of you, and both of you have to survive. Now you're poor, you have a tough life. The guy that you go with, he's a rich guy. Done. Next one, guys, when things turn out unexpectedly. When you open the bunker, you never expected the world to be destroyed. Time travel. When you open the bunker, everything is so destroyed, it feels like you've gone back in time. Abandoned. When nobody is coming to get you, you feel as though you've been abandoned by the Mr. Beast crew. Magical world. Again, when you open the bunker, everything around you is magical. You can't understand what is going on. Because guys, remember, magical doesn't mean wizards and wands. An event that cannot be explained. You can't explain, number 1, why nobody is coming to get you. And number 2, what's happened outside. A new beginning. You feel as though that this Mr. Beast video is your chance for a new beginning. Life-saving rescue. The bunker saved your life. An unlikely friendship, same as the first one. You form a friendship with the guy you go in the bunker with. A human meeting an animal. In the bunker, you're on your own, but because you're there on your own for 100 days, there's like a little animal that's always running around, like a mouse or something, that's always there, and you almost start talking to the mouse because you're going crazy by day 99, by day 100. There you go. Last year's question, in June 2024, I believe, was write a story about a disagreement. How would you make that fit? Easy. There's 2 of you in the bunker. One of you is saying, open the door, I've had enough. The other one is saying, no, stay. I don't want to get out yet. Let's make it to day 100. And there you go, guys. I've applied this story plan to every single question 5 that's ever come up in a GCSE exam. Now, how else could you tweak this? Guys, you can use every single Mr. Beast video and stick it into a different story. So let's say you don't want to do this one. Fine. Keep the same paragraph 1. So you're a poor guy going for a job interview and you get invited to a Mr. Beast video. Paragraph 2, you arrive at the studios. All you do is just change the challenge. So in my one, I'm in a bunker. You might say in your one, I don't know, your character is buried alive for 7 days and they must be underground for 7 days. You might do playing hide and seek. Your character's got to play hide and seek with 10 people and the last one alive wins. You might do split or steal and it's them versus somebody else and they got to split or steal the amount. But you simply take the first 2 paragraphs, leave them how they are, and just change the challenge in between. Guys, go through all Mr. Beast videos. You can literally use any of them, but just chop them down. Just chop them down to fit your story. Keep it between 1 to 2 characters and make the idea as simple as possible so you can explain it. So for example, another one you might do, I don't know, hide and seek in a football stadium. Yeah, playing hide and seek in a football stadium. So that's your challenge. So you fast forward to 10 hours later and now it's down to the last 2 contestants. It's you versus somebody else. And on the speakers, you hear Mr. Beast say that you must now come in to 100 meters around the stadium in the middle. Paragraph 4, you describe your journey trying to sneak, trying to get through to the center part. Paragraph 5, maybe just as you're about to make it, you get caught. Or maybe you win. But then you just tweak it based upon any of these questions. But guys, I promise you, if you're ever struggling for an idea, Mr. Beast videos can be your best friend. Take them, tweak them, and use them for your question 5 plot. And if you don't even want to mention Mr. Beast, take out the name Mr. Beast, but use his videos as a plan for a question 5. Because what I don't want you guys doing is this: spending 10,000 years thinking of different stories, thinking of different plots, thinking of Harry Potter books, and not allowing yourself time for this. My advice to all my year 11s is, at this point in the year, it's October, guys. At this point in the year, think of a plot. Take this one or think of your own. Think of a plot, write out the entire question 5, learn it, and between now and your exam in May and June, use that question 5 as many times as possible, applying it to as many of these questions as possible, and get it marked by your school. So hopefully by the time you do your GCSEs, you've got a really good quality grade 9 question 5. And guys, there you have it. Mr. Beast is our best friend when it comes to English language, paper 1, question 5. Alright guys, I hope you found this video beneficial. It's been Mr. Everything English. Peace.
Everything Education. Tuition for maths, English and science.